Players, along with the referees, make their way out to the center. Live action powered by Sports KPI. Pondicherry in the strip of all maroon, whereas Sikkim in navy blue. And we are live from the GNTU Sports Complex. Will be an interesting contest this one, with both the teams lying at the bottom of the table. Both the teams in Group E, with Pondicherry having played 3 games, they have not won even a single game, just a solitary point. Sikkim, on the other hand, have lost 3 out of 3. So, as you say, for the table toppers, it's the clash of the titans. Maybe it's the clash of the minnows. And Pondicherry will have to shore up their defense. Despite having scored a couple of goals in the tournament, they have gone on and conceded 14. Yes, 14 goals. Sikkim, despite having scored none, they have conceded 5, but to concede 14 goals, Sikkim will do well to open the account today in the tournament in the fourth game. As here's the referees for you today: Lalit Singh Rawat, the main referee, Mukesh Dutt, Bivunat Gogoi, and obviously Ankush Chakraborty. The match commissioner being Mohammad Salim Pathan. The commentator for you today is Devan Sunthelia, and I will be bringing you all the live action from the next 90 minutes. Both the captains out there in the center for the toss of the coin. Pondicherry led by the captain and keeper Kishore. Sikkim, on the other hand, by the young forward Lepcha. We'll soon have the lineups for both the sides in just a short while. And this promises to be an exciting game of football. Stay tuned for live action, and we will be kicking off any time from now. As here's the starting 11 of Pondicherry: Kishore in goal, Surya Prakash, Samson, Kritin, Nandu Dilip, Sharif. Keep an eye out on the number 10. Mahesh, Elavarasan, Kathir, Harivasan, Santosh, and the coach Narayana Murthy, followed by the starting 11 of Sikkim: Pranob Limbu in goal, Praveen, Prakash, Lepcha, Bhutia, and do expect Lepcha, the number 17 and the captain of Sikkim, to get on the score sheet today. Karan Gurung, Bhutia, Aman, Richard Gurung, and Akash Lama. The team manager of Sikkim being Rohit Tamang. And here's the substitute bench for you for both the sides. And here's the table. Group E of the Santosh Trophy, Services and Uttarakhand, both leading the pack. 3 wins from 3, and that will be an interesting game when Services face Uttarakhand. Mizoram not too far behind, they have lost one, but again they have one game gone. Now it's the next three. The next three and the people at the bottom of the table played 3 and not even a single win. Daman and Diu Nagar have a draw, which they did with Pondicherry. Sikkim looking for the first points in the tournament. Will Sikkim get their first points in the tournament? The next 90 minutes will have all the answers. Just waiting for Lalit Singh Rawat's whistle, and here we go. Sikkim who kick us off from right to left. Early morning conditions, always good to play football. There's an option on the right hand side, goes towards that option, but the flag has gone up on the far side. trying to switch wings on that occasion, not quite up to the mark, going all the way back to the keeper, who goes long with his clearance. Infringement spotted by the referee. That is well shielded out of play by Pondicherry. Sikkim can put Pondicherry under pressure here in the final third. They've given possession straight back, and it's the number 10 running towards goal and a last ditch challenge coming in. Wow, what a challenge! If not for that challenge, it would have been straight through one on one with the keeper. Mighty fine challenge. And Sikkim fight to live another day. This is pressure. This is the pressure that will be on Sikkim as they look for the first points in the tournament. That is a mighty fine challenge. The level of the game is just getting higher with every passing day in Indian football, and you have to keep updating, you have to keep improving. Every single year, you see new talents coming out, and which better place to unearth new talents than the Santosh Trophy? This is the place, and as the saying goes, catch them young. This is where you catch them young, still playing in the Santosh Trophy, probably not proper professionals at this moment, just trying to carve a name for themselves. The likes of Manveer Singh, and India's golden boy, someone who goes with the name of what? I guess as Sahal Abdul Samad, I guess. They've all played the Santosh Trophy if the recent people are to be included. If I'm not wrong, even Captain Marvel has played in the Santosh Trophy back in the heydays. Her Sikkim, down the left hand side. Need to stitch a few good moves here, Sikkim. Because every single time they are on the ball, Pondicherry finds some way or the other to nick it off them. That's a fine switch down the right hand side. Here's the cross. Well defended at the moment by Pondicherry. That is a brilliant take. And releases his teammate as well. Just a little too much on the ball. The keeper could have actually gathered that one, but did well in eventually. Once again, one in the middle of the park by the team in brown, and once again, nicely defended by Sikkim, but they've given it away. Ooh, what piece of skill that is! And he's still going, finds his teammate. Fails to get it down. That was a brilliant. Here they come once again. Once again, there's an option in on the right. He tried to go solo. Oh, the pass was open. The pass was just crying out for him. There were a couple of men open down the right hand side. And this is where Indian football players need to improve, and Indian football in general needs to improve. It is not about the skills, it is about knowing what to do when at the correct moment. It is about the correct moment, finding the right pass. There can only be one Messi. You have to play Proper passing football, and even Messi, for that example, looks for his teammates whenever there's an opportunity. Even Messi, he is the best playmaker in the world. Despite having all the skills required, he is not a selfish freak. And these players need to understand here's another chance, but the keeper comes out and deals with it. That's mighty fine keeping. Helter Skelter in the middle of the park, and Sikkim who come out on top. Can they stitch our move here? Here's an early cross, and a good one at that, just a little over. Will roll out. What a goal kick. Referee in the way. That's a brilliant through ball, but ooh, shades of a handball. There are shades of a handball, and the referee has given a goal kick. That looked like a handball in the first place, and a touch of the defender should have been a corner. Should have been a corner. That's a poor clearance. Given straight to Sikkim, but they failed to capitalize once again, having to go all the way back to the keeper. This is a good win off the ball in the final third. Can they make it count though, is the question. It's really good defending by Sikkim though. An early release takes a deflection, could have fallen so kindly there for the number 20. Here comes Sikkim once again down the right hand side. Needs a good cross here. Is a good cross, but once again just dealt with by the Pondicherry defense. Here comes Sikkim down the right hand side. Tried the quick give and go. But every time Sikkim have lost possession of the ball, they have won it straight back. And that is the good part about them. They need to be stitching better moves. These are two really even teams fighting out for every single thing. That's a good win off the ball in the middle of the park. Oh, the referee could have played advantage there. Deemed it to be a foul, but I don't think there was a foul. And you can see the team comparison on the bottom left of your screen. Pondicherry 2 goals compared to Sikkim nil, 1 point to Pondicherry, none to Sikkim, and probably that's that. Neither team has kept a clean sheet. Neither team has got a win. This is a really important game. Chance for Sikkim to get their first points on the table. Probably to get their first win of the table, and the same applies to Pondicherry as well. The live action brought to you by Sports KPI. You can visit our website and also follow us on all our social media handles. We are there on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it, we are there. Here's a free kick for Pondicherry. And free kick on it. This game is crying out for a goal. Probably a goal can lift this game. To need that goal to come, the sooner the better. As it is getting cagey in the middle of the park, as that's a nice win by Sikkim. Fine ball as well, just a little too wide. That's good defending and really calm goalkeeping to follow it up. One thing that has been good to see so far in the minutes that have been played, that both teams have tried to keep the ball along the ground. It is not that under pressure they are just tonking the ball off field. Both the teams have tried to play football. That is one area where Indian football has improved in the last few years. They want to build from the back. Yes, mistakes will happen. Mistakes happen from the best of teams. I've seen that Barcelona team playing out from the back and making a mistake. As here's a chance for Sikkim, one on one with the keeper, and what a stunning finish that is! My oh my, what a goal! And Sikkim with the lead in this all important clash, and a stunning finish from the number 22. Or is it the number 22? We will have the confirmation regarding that in just a short while. It is indeed the number 22 of Sikkim, Aman Resli, and that is a stunning finish past the keeper to give Sikkim the lead. Will this goal give Sikkim all 3 points in this game? We will learn in the next 75 odd minutes. But Sikkim, with not just the first goal in this game, but their first goal in this tournament as well. But can Pondicherry strike right back? Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Takes a swipe at goal. Straight towards the defender. Takes a deflection. Still Pondicherry. Does really well. Still running on the ball. Appeals of a penalty, and that has been given. Never looked like a penalty in the first place. That is way too soft. And Pondicherry have a chance at getting the equalizer minutes after scoring. That is why you need to be switched on. Right after you score, you are at your most vulnerable. But I will need to take a look at that one again. Looked really, really soft to me. Probably a couple of frames back. We'll have a look at the replay of that one. Skathe stepping up. against Limbu. Kathi against Limbu, and it's Kathi who gives Pondicherry the equalizer. 1-1, and we have a match on here. Just sent Limbu the wrong way and went straight down the middle. Calmly struck penalty that. Take a look at that penalty again. Just go straight down the middle. The keeper went the other side. Nothing Limbu could have done, but I would love to see a replay of the penalty incident. Looked too soft. Looked really soft from this angle. That's a nice turn in the middle of the park. Switches it on the right hand side, but a bad bounce, but you still need to be able to control those at this level. That will be one of the major talking points at half time. This penalty incident never looked like a penalty, way too soft. Was crowded out, simply crowded out, never a penalty that. But well, I can be wrong as well. Need to take a look at the replays. As here come Pondicherry down the right hand side. There's an option in the middle of the park. Tries to find that option, but the defender had his leg tangled. Here's a long throw from Pondicherry. This can be dangerous here. Straight onto the head of a Sikkim player. The volley does not get it right. But with both the teams having scored a goal each, this game can be a real entertainer here. Because once the lion has smelled blood, he wants more. And both the teams have smelled blood here. What Sikkim needs to do at the moment is slow the pace of the game down. Pondicherry are all over them at the moment, pressing in the final third. They need to slow the pace of the game. Just stitch a couple of passes, get done with the press, and then stitch your moves. As here, Pondicherry once again winning possession of the ball in midfield. And it's a 3-on-3 situation. Fine ball, 1-on-1 with the keeper, but the keeper comes out. That will be a goal kick. That is really, really good goalkeeping from Limbu. And the forward probably could have deflected the ball past the keeper, got a penalty, having been wiped out in the process. But he chose not to be brave enough. The keeper was brave enough, though, on this occasion as well, came out and gathered it with considerable ease. Goes long with his clearance. Winter just kicking off in India. These are good conditions to play football. Would love to see another blade of grass on the ground, but well, that will come as well as we develop more as a footballing nation. Probably by the time this is the 77th National Football Championship, probably by the time we will be celebrating our 100th, Indian football will be on top. As here's a fine ball and a chance for Sikkim, eventually crowded out. Oh, the referee has given that as a free kick. Once again, that is way too soft. But to the referee's credit, at least he is consistent. At least he is consistent. But that was never a penalty in the first place for Pondicherry, and this was never a free kick for Sikkim. Football is a man's game. It is a physical game. And now this can be a really, really dangerous position for Sikkim take the free kick from. Six in the ball. Six. The advantage for Pondicherry, it's not Messi who stands on the ball. It's Lepcha straight to the keeper. Lepcha against Kishore, and it was Kishore who just got his angles covered. That's a foul. Barged into the back. That is more of a foul than the one we just saw the free kick given for. Was a decent effort, at least kept on target. Could have gone for one of the corners there. Than the one we just saw the free kick given for. That's a fine ball, but well dealt with by the defense as well. The header straight to the keeper. That's a really fine turn. Some of these Sikkim players have shown brilliant individual quality in the middle of the park. Fine ball and a chance for Sikkim, but the last challenge coming in. But if not for that challenge, he would have been one on one with the keeper, probably two on one with the keeper. And here comes Sikkim once again. Has he taken the ball a little too forward? No, keeps the ball in play and gets a corner for his side. Pressure mounting on Pondicherry though. That's a timid corner and a chance on the counter attack for the team in brown. His body is running forward and finds one of them as well. That's a good switch down the right hand side. This can turn out to be a brilliant counter attack for Pondicherry. Here's the cross. The cross is a disappointing one. That's a really poor cross. After a brilliant move like that, you expect a better cross. That's a poor cross. It's good distance on that. These long kicks from the Skimmy's keeper has been a point of trouble for the Pondicherry defense. It's a good give and go. Kansas can create something out of this. Try to nutmeg him. Lost possession of the ball. Here's a fine ball. The defender makes a bit of a meal of it. And here comes Pondicherry. Eventually recovers the defender and clears it away. The spin on the ball had him on that occasion. Sikkim have looked better in possession of the ball. Need to make that possession count. Pondicherry have won the ball in the middle of the park. Sikkim win it right back. Switch on the left hand side. A substitution being lined up for Pondicherry. Here's a fine ball. Goes past the defender. One on one with the keeper. And the keeper makes a fine save. Probably the touch let him down there. The touch was a little too soft. Needed to get the perfect touch One touch out of the way. There. Needed that touch. A little in front. Get inside the box and bang! The touch just kept the ball outside the box and became a little too easy for the keeper. As here's the first substitution of the game. The number 18 going off and the number 7 coming on. Sikkim with a chance on the other hand. There's an early cross as well. Bodies in the way for Pondicherry to deal with it. This is good pressure from Sikkim, but the pressure needs to be combined effort and not an individual press. Individual presses don't help in football. You have to press as a team. Sikkim have done really well to keep possession of the ball, and that is a brilliant switch down the left hand side. Just fails to cut back in. And how is that not a corner? How is that not a corner? Sikkim players clearly not happy with that decision, but once again, it's the referee's decision that matters. Here comes Sikkim once again, but once again, the defensive line of Pondicherry is up to the mark. That is good work down the left hand side for Sikkim. Cuts back in, goes back towards the left back. There's the cross, and a good one as well. Chance for Sikkim still. That's a cheeky little nutmeg, but he has given it straight back. On the right hand side, and almost a perfect through ball. Not quite though. Here come Pondicherry once again. Straight to the keeper though. Good hands. Really good hands from the keeper. Talking about goals. Can Sikkim get another from the left hand side? Straight to the keeper. Nicely defended. Talking about goals. The top scorers of the tournament have scored individually more goals than both these teams combined. That's a staggering stat. Deep Umirda leading the pack with 7. On number 2 is 4 people with 6 goals each. Fizam Santo Imite, Fesei Shabash Pathan, and Lalkmipu Mawia. As the referee calls for a drinks break, probably a good time to watch the penalty incident. It has been a good game so far. Both the teams looking to attack and build their attacks in formidable fashion, playing out from the back, looking for spaces, playing those quick one twos. Just that the quality in the final third, as has been the case so often in Indian football, has been lacking for both the sides. A restart in play. Possession with Sikkim. That's a brilliant give and go, but nicely defended by Pondicherry. That is brilliant defending. Make no mistake. Really good play from Pondicherry. Can they make something out of it, though, is the question. Needs a first time cross. That is a brilliant cross as well. Just no one attacking the ball. This is really surprising. Where was the run out? Who was running beyond the defense? Need to have more energy on the field here. And showing energy is the Sikkim number 13 that loses possession of the ball. It's way too pedestrian in attack. Oh, makes up for it. And here he comes once again. That's a fine through ball. Sikkim on the attack. And once again, no one. That is a brilliant ball across the defense, and there is no one to tap that in. Wow. On both ends. Chances going begging. That's a good switch down the right hand side, and once again needs quality in the box. Once again, the quality is lacking from either side. The quality in the final third is, and as it is the case so often in Indian football, not just at this level. You talk about any level, you talk about the second division I League, you move a step up in the I League, you move a step up in the ISL. It is the decision making in the final third that costs Indian players. They know how to get in the position, but they do not know what to do when you get in that position. And not just the ISL, even when these players are playing for the national team. And this is one thing that Igor's team match has pointed out time and time again. The quality of decisions that the players make in the final third, when to shoot, when to pass, the right weight on that pass. These are the kind of things that you need to learn. And Igor's team match has pointed it out time and time again. And here's a chance for the team in brown. And what a delightful chip that is over the keeper. That is a stunning finish from the Pondicherry number 10. He has been promising all along, and finally, he has a goal to show for his efforts. That is a brilliant goal from Sharif. And how cheeky was that finish? Courtesy a defensive mistake. Wow, that is an exquisite goal. And one for the picture scrapbooks. And Sikkim under all sorts of pressure now. They got the first goal of the game. They were leading, courtesy a penalty and a fine goal. A delightful chip from Sharif. Pondicherry in the lead. It's 2-1 and a game for Sikkim to chase. Here comes Sikkim down the left hand side. It's a number 13. Once again fails to go beyond his marker. Shades of a certain Noah Sadawi in that number 13 for Sikkim. But the quality is just not there. The same quality is just not there. And here comes the team in brown. Another chance here. That's a fine ball. But the shot was poor. Really poor. And the offside flag had already gone up before the shot. Pondicherry just slowing the pace of the game down. They are not pressing as intense as they were. Probably that's a good thing to do as well. They would want to go into halftime with a one goal lead. Sikkim in the final third. The evergreen question still remains, can they do something with it? The answer still the same. Nah, they can't. And here's the goal scorer. Oh, that's a fine switch. Just a little too less on the ball. A little more, and that would have been the perfect goal. Rather, the perfect pass. That's a fine ball, but the keeper comes out and deals with it. Sikkim need to find the equalizer before half time. Throw in for Sikkim. That's almost a giveaway to Pondicherry in the final third. And a yellow card, the first of the game, shown to Sikkim for a dangerous challenge on the number 7. John Paul was just come on as a substitute, replacing the number 18. Probably was the exact same position from where Adrian Luna assisted the Danish Farouk goal yesterday, and almost a similar delivery. And the goal scorer makes a meal of it. That Adrian Luna was perfect. Where was it, Danish Farouk? Oh, could have been a replica. Oh, could have been a replica from yesterday. That is brilliant work from the number 10. And a fine pass to follow it up as well. Handball appeals for a handball. Waved off by the referee. A restart in play. It is Sikkim who are in possession of the ball. That's a heavy touch, almost given away. Shaif, this team has just gone out of the game. Pondicherry will be happy with it, but Sikkim, on the other hand, they will need to quicken this up if they are to get back in the game. And now is the time. Oh, that's a poor challenge. Worthy of a yellow card, probably. Cards being kept in his pocket on this occasion by the ref. But once again, a free kick in a dangerous position needs to put in a good delivery, just like last time. Puts in a decent delivery. This time it's a little too close for the keeper. It's a good flick on header, but straight to the Pondicherry player. Could have been a lucky break that one for Pondicherry. Can still be. There's no pressure. Just where is the marking? Just where, oh, where is the marking from Sikkim? Pondicherry have failed to capitalize big time. Such open spaces. Just needs a couple of good moves. That is just shoulder push and play on, says the referee. That is good refereeing. It's a mighty fine challenge coming in. 4 minutes of added time. It's a good clearance. Can be dangerous here. Oh, the attacker was not up to the mark there. He did not think that the defender can go back to the keeper. Should have ran towards the keeper. Need to be a little more smart there, the attacker. And the sting in the press has just gone out. This is poor from Pondicherry. Yes, you are in a goals advantage, but need to be pressing here. A goal here before halftime can just kill the game off for Pondicherry. Or should I say, kill the game off for Sikkim. That's a good win off the ball in the middle of the park. Once again, way too pedestrian in attack. But brilliantly kept in play. Deserves a, deserves a lot of credit there, the substitute, for keeping that ball in play. Every second ball has been won by Pondicherry, and that is why they are in the lead. There's an option on the left here. That's a fine ball and a last ditch challenge coming in. Corner for Pondicherry. Can they make it three before halftime and kill the game off? Ooh, that was a fine delivery at the far post. And what is the keeper doing? Just what is the keeper doing? That is horrible keeping. Comes out and fraps at that one. Needs to be catching those at this level. Just cannot be coming out and deflecting it on the path of strikers. Poor, really poor keeping. Means that pressure is right back on Sikkim. That is good tracking back. And how is that a foul? Just how is that a foul? We saw it. The cameras were zoomed in. That is never a foul. Just play on. Such foul should not be given. Just play on. Soft fouls just need to play on there. Final few seconds of the first half and one last chance for Sikkim to get the equalizer. Decent delivery in the box. A flick on header as well. The offside flag stays down, and has he been brought down in the box? The referee says get up and get on with the play. Appreciated by the Pondicherry players, but that was more of a foul than the one the penalty was given for. Again, I'm not saying that is a penalty. I'm not saying that is a penalty. No way is that a penalty. But if the first one was, this one is as well. The players need consistency. The players need consistency, and that is all they ask for. And at the end of the first half, after 45 minutes, along with 4 minutes of additional time, it is the team in brown who are in the lead. Could see a penalty and a fine finish from Kathi, from Sharif rather. Kathi with the first goal, Sharif with the second to cancel out the goal from Aman in the 14th minute for Sikkim. At halftime, it is Pondicherry 2, Sikkim 1. Join us back in 15 minutes for the start of the second half. And we are back with live action from the second half. At the end of the first half, it was Pondicherry who were in the lead with a one goal advantage as they were leading Sikkim 2-1 at half time. Can Sikkim mount a comeback in the second half, or will Pondicherry pile further misery on the hapless Sikkim defense? The next 45 minutes will tell us everything for what promises to be a belligerent second half. It will be Pondicherry who will kick us off in the second half, kicking from right to left. And kicking, they will be looking to kick the ball in the back of the net for the third time and finish the game off. Here's a free kick, cleared away by Sikkim. Danger still not over though. Is over as the flag goes up. That is a fine ball, just not enough on that. Going all the way back to the keeper. Who is calm as a cucumber. Will need his teammates to be calmer on the ball as well. There's an option on the right hand side. Looks for that option. Pass not quite up to the mark. That's really good work by the number three. But once again, it's the final pass that has been lacking. The lack of bite in the second half has been pretty evident so far. Neither team is looking to just go for the kill. And that's a fine ball, but the flag has gone up. Inches from Pondicherry. If only he had timed that run a little better. Sikkim on the ball. Can they make something with this move here? Remains the perennial question. Here's a through ball. Tried to turn there. It will be a throw in for Pondicherry. Appeals for a high boot not given by the referee, and this can be dangerous for Pondicherry. Dangerous from Pondicherry, rather. Throw in Pondicherry. The pace of the game has gone down considerably since the start of the second half. Sikkim will have to do well to quicken this up. They will have to do really well. That's a nice ball, but once again, the final ball is lacking. What is the referee doing? Play on, I guess. This is a good spell of possession for Sikkim. The question is, can they do something with it? Here's a cross. That should have been finished off. Needed a first time volley. Tried to bring it down. To no use. To no good effect. On shot on the turn wide. Sikkim are coming closer. They are coming closer. Even the press is not as consistent as from Pondicherry as it was in the first half. Both the teams just waiting for something to happen, waiting for a defensive mistake of some sort to capitalize. Sikkim waiting for Pondicherry to make a mistake. Pondicherry waiting for the correct opportunity. Well, the fact remains Pondicherry can afford it. Can Sikkim afford it? As here come Pondicherry. That's a good ball on the right hand side. Can be a 4v5 situation here if they can be quick enough. No, they have to go all the way back and losing possession in the process as well. Once again, the ball in the final third is a poor one. Pondicherry looking for options in the middle of the park, but they've given it straight back to Sikkim, and this can be dangerous. Let's it go to Sikkim play. Shoulder to shoulder will be a goal kick. The referee here probably quicker than the players from both the sides. Here's a chance for Sikkim, and a good one at that. And if not for that final challenge from the number 9, that would have been the equalizer. And this is a good chance for Sikkim. When you are not being able to create plays from the open play, it is the set pieces. You got to make the set pieces count. At the moment, Sikkim not being able to count on either of the two. And this can be a chance on the counter attack. The Sikkim defense is all over the place, but the final ball from Pondicherry is once again just not there, just not there. Feels for a foul not given by the referee. Quickly taken throw in. That's really nicely done to go past the defender. Pass two, cuts it back, but that is what do I say? How do I even put it? That is a sacrificial lamb aimed for slaughter, and a yellow card from the referee. That's an early cross, cleared away by the Sikkim defense. Nice give and go. Once again, the question remains, what can Sikkim do in the final third? Taking down the byline and winning a corner for his side. They are coming closer, Sikkim, but they will have to make these opportunities count. Ooh, took a deflection that could have gone anywhere. The keeper did well to hold on to it. A long ball over the top of the defense. Fails to find his marker once again. The tempo of the game has just blown away. It was such a good, entertaining game in the first half. In the second half, just gone cagey. This game needs another goal here from either side. If Pondicherry are to get the next goal, it will just kill the game off. And Sikkim will have to attack no matter what. And if Sikkim are to get the goal, well, we have a match on anyways. Restart and play and a long ball straight away from Sikkim and a throw in for Pondicherry. No, it has gone in the favor of Sikkim. Looks like a good move this one from Sikkim, but the cross never came in. Corner. That is a good clearance from Pondicherry. Sikkim straight back at them. That's a fine cross and the acrobatics. Just for a moment, did look like he was going to pull off a Wayne Rooney there. Just did not catch it as sweet. There's a substitution for Pondicherry. Throw in for Sikkim. The referee instructing the player to take it from the correct position. That's a good win off the ball by Pondicherry. And he has been brought down. Will that be a card? No, the card stays in the pocket of the referee. That's a poor clearance. Empty goal, and he has just not been able to hit the target. Oh my god, what a chance! What a chance for Pondicherry to kill the game off and to put the seal on the game, and they have missed it. They might not get a better chance than that. This will give hope to Sikkim that probably the stars are just not aligning for Pondicherry. Once again, the lack of quality in the final third is hurting Sikkim. The quality of the game needs to go up here from Sikkim. That's a ball over the top of the defense. Will roll out for a throw in. The ball going out of play on that occasion. Throw into Sikkim. That's a nice turn, but once again crowded out by the Pondicherry defense. Gets away from his man, and this can be dangerous for Sikkim. Pondicherry on the attack. He has stayed on side, and no, the flag just goes up. Just goes up. But Pondicherry are coming close. Closer than Sikkim are. Here's a chance for Sikkim, but a last ditch challenge coming in from Pondicherry to keep the scoreline 2-1. Here's a chance. Here's a chance to kill it off. The whistle has gone from the referee. My oh my. We will have to take a closer look at the replays on that one because that looked really close. And here's Sikkim on the other side. And as I said, as the game goes on and the scoreline remains the same, Sikkim will become more and more dangerous because all it takes is a second to score a goal. Pondicherry just inviting more pressure on themselves here. Oh, he's onside. He's onside on that occasion. The keeper has come out, and what is the striker doing? Just what is the striker doing on that occasion? Open goal. He goes straight to the keeper. Could have chipped it, could have passed to his teammate, and this can come back to haunt Pondicherry. This can very well come back to haunt Pondicherry. What are Pondicherry doing here? Sikkim have a corner. This is just poor from Pondicherry. Have to put the seal on the game. So many chances and they have failed to capitalize. Here's the corner from the right hand side. Pondicherry clear it away. And ball for the drinks break. Probably one last chance for the coaches to instruct their teams as to what they need to do. For Pondicherry, it's simple. Do not defend too deep. Go and play attack, score a goal, and kill the game off. For Sikkim, throw bodies forward, get more men in the box, find the equalizer. Restart and play. What a poor touch. Oh my god. Just what is wrong with Pondicherry? It is almost like they do not want to take all 3 points from today's game. They need to buckle up here. Need to back up and not buckle under pressure. They have been the better side for the larger part of this game. Now they need to make sure that they do not let Sikkim away back in the game. Free kick for Pondicherry. Has a dangerous ball, but once again cleared away. Throw in for Pondicherry in the final third. Here's a cross. Well defended. Will be a goal kick. The player is certainly not happy with the decision, but the referee's decision is final. There's an option on the right hand side. He goes towards that option, picks him as well. The cutback is way too weak. Way too weak. Throw in for Sikkim. Probably Sikkim need to go direct now. Play route one football. Punt the ball in the box and we take it from there. Chip the ball onto the striker's chest and we take it from there. Something that a certain Stephen Constantine did with the Indian football team, having about 5'7" Sunil Chhetri up front, and the greatness of the man still made it count. As there's a free kick for Sikkim. The best years of Chhetri in the national team did come under Stephen Constantine. And to think that you can do that with two strikers up front who are both 5'7", 1.7 meters in Sunil Chhetri and JJ. To think you can play with that tactic, chip the ball onto the striker's chest and we take it from there, just tells you the quality of the man, Sunil Chhetri. That's a dangerous ball in, cleared away by the team in brown. Does really well to keep the clearance in play. This is good play from Sikkim. This is really good play under pressure. They are still going. Chip ball over the defense. Brings it under control here, Sikkim. Can they make something out of it? Here's the chip cross. Chance still for Sikkim, the header. And the decision has gone against Sikkim. Both the players committed, going for the ball. Just don't know how that is a foul. Although the chance was gone, the keeper caught the ball, but that is not a foul. Play on. Sikkim are finishing the game the stronger of the two sides, and it will not be a surprise if they manage to find the equalizer here. 10 minutes of regulation time, and Sikkim are chasing a game here. Not only are they chasing a game, but they are chasing their first points in the 77th Santosh Trophy here. On the left hand side, the men in brown just too physical, just too strong here for Sikkim. But Sikkim are not going down without a fight. That has to be said. Credit where it's due, and Sikkim have taken the attack to the opposition here. They have not played like minnows. They have not played like the bottom place team in the group. Good advantage played by the referee. A chance for Sikkim, but once again the defender in the way. First time cross. There are bodies in the box for Sikkim, but they need to get in a decent delivery here. Can this be the moment? Can this be the moment? Here comes the cross. The flick on header. The whistle has gone. Out of nowhere, it is the team in brown on the other side on the attack. Sikkim are strong. They are strong in defense ever since the start of the second half. They have just neglected the press from the team in brown. They have been brilliant in the second half, have been Sikkim. Here's a chance. Here's a chance for the men in brown. Oh, yes. Just once again went for goal from an impossible angle when it seemed easier to pass and find the back of the net. If Pondicherry do not take all 3 points from this game, they will have only themselves to blame here. They will have only themselves. That's a cheap giveaway of possession. Can Sikkim manage to capitalize here? Quick give and go. What is he trying to do? Three men in the box, waiting for a cross at the far post. He does that. Just look at the space. Just look at the space. All he needs to do is go past the defender and put in a decent floated delivery at the far post. And just as I said a couple of moments back, if Pondicherry do not get all 3 points from this game, they will only have themselves to blame. Same with Sikkim. They have got into the final third. They have created chance after chance after chance, but they have just failed to capitalize. And here's a chance for Sikkim. Can they capitalize on this one? Here's a shot, but a fine save from the keeper. Came straight at him, but you still have to save those. That's a good save. Make no mistake. The captain saving the day for Pondicherry. The corner comes in from the right hand side. Decent delivery as well. And here's the cutback. And a chance. Helter Skelter in the final third in the penalty box. So here's a strike from distance. Bodies in the way. Will be a throw in for Sikkim. Oh, this game is finishing off strong. This is living up to its billing, to its potential. That's a giveaway of possession. Just not able to capitalize at the moment upon the cherry. Less than 5 minutes of regulation time. Sikkim on the lookout
for an equalizer. They need to venture forward though with much more intent and a substitution to probably seal the game. The substitute who had come on in the first half getting replaced. Probably he has done his job. The coach just shielding the back line now, just trying to make sure that they see this game off. Oh, he has done brilliantly to win the ball back, and a good cross as well. This is just brilliant from Sikkim. The sheer desire to win the ball back. They deserve a point from this game, don't they? It's a foul throw. That's a foul throw. The assistant referee is just by his side. That's a foul throw. The hands have to go behind. When you are throwing, you just can't pick it up and throw. That is the basics of the game. Going wrong, and the referee, what is he there for? What is the referee? What is the assistant referee there for? Pondicherry will be better off just leaving a man forward here. Just letting one at the center line and letting him run at the defense. So that Sikkim just can't proceed forward with all the men out there. At the moment, Sikkim are just bombarding the penalty box of Pondicherry. And all it takes is one good cross and one good header to find the equalizer. This is the moment that I was saying. Had there been a man forward, could have released him. At the moment, he's short of options. Yes, does win a throw in for his side, but can be so much better here. Tactics. Another throw in for Demon Brown. And Pondicherry would love to play in the opposition half for the final few moments of the game. That's a good cross and the header just off target, because if that would have been on target, it would have been disaster for Sikkim, because there would have been no coming back from conceding a third goal this late in the game. Here comes Sikkim on the left hand side. The pass just a little too heavy, but he has done well to keep the ball in play. That's a neat turn. Finds his man as well. Failed to stitch a proper move. And here's a chance. Here's a chance for Pondicherry to seal the game on the counter attack, trying to go past the defender, just not being able to do so. And that's a yellow card for kicking out, for lashing out at the second player. This is good refereeing, spotting the infringement and then booking the player. It's really good officiating. 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes for Sikkim to get another goal. 6 minutes for Sikkim to get their first points in the tournament. And 6 minutes for Pondicherry to get their first win in the tournament as well. That's a fine through ball to finish the game off. Here's an open goal, and he has, would you believe it? He has missed it. Wow. I have seen almost everything in this game now. You will not get an easier chance than that to get all 3 points from this game. And now, if Sikkim are to get the equalizer, now if Sikkim are to get the equalizer, this is going to be a tough day for Pondicherry if they do not get all the 3 points from this game now, because they will not get an easier chance than that. You round off the keeper, it's an open goal, and you fail to hit the target. How poor is that? Just how poor is that? And here's a chance. Here's another chance for Pondicherry. And they go straight at the keeper when he had two men to pass to for them to finish it into an open goal. He went solo. He went selfish. My eyes are bleeding looking at this, looking at the state of affairs and what will be going through the heart of this man, looking for his first win in the tournament, and his boys decide to do what they are doing, just failing to seal the game off. Another chance goes up begging, another chance. Free header from a couple of yards out, they miss it. The Sikkim defense is all over the place. They will still get one more chance. They will still get one more chance to capitalize. And here's the chance. Here's the chance. Rounds off the keeper. And once again fails to hit the target. Once again fails to find his teammate. Once again going solo. You know this is contagious. When one of your teammates does not pass to you, the next moment when you get it, you don't pass to him. And it is that damn simple. Football is a simple game. It is the players, it is the coaches, it is the tactics that make it difficult. The ball always travels faster than the man, and the goal is a lot larger when you can find your teammate who can shoot from a better angle. This is poor, poor play from Pondicherry. They might get all 3 points tonight. This does not paint a good picture. So here's a long ball from Sikkim, cleared away by Pondicherry. On the volley, the shot comes in. Shot is a feeble one. Nicely brought down by Sikkim. Quick give, one and go. Still Sikkim. Corner. One last chance for Sikkim to get the equalizer and to find its first point from the 77th edition of the National Football Championships in India. The number 10 on the ball for Sikkim needs a good delivery here. It is a good delivery and it was a free header. The keeper still makes a mess of it, but they fail to capitalize. And the whistle goes from the referee. The captain almost making a meal of it. And the Pondicherry players certainly very happy with the referee's decision of sending off the player. Sikkim players have just lost it. They have just lost it now. And it is the number 20, Karma Bhutia, who is sent off by the referee for having a go at the referee. That is just the correct decision from the ref, just how it should be. The player should not be allowed to have a go at the referee for a decision that he made. Final minute of the game, and it does look like that Pondicherry against a 10-man Sikkim will take all 3 points from this game. And here's a chance. If they can be quick enough, they might as well find the third goal. But the Pondicherry head coach just calming his players down. He just knows that the job is done. You just need to seal the game off. That is an experienced head on two really experienced shoulders. Oh, that's a brilliant cutback. Just fails to keep the ball on target and kicks the ball away. Will be a yellow card. Rightfully so. All it needed was a glance on target and would have been the third goal. Would have been the icing on the cake, really, for Pondicherry. As it stands, still a chance for Sikkim to get something out of this game. So nice ball, flick on header. Clear the way. Pondicherry can fall kindly for Sikkim though. And here's a chance for Sikkim. Bodies on the line. Last ditch challenge, and if not for that challenge, we would have shared the spoils in this game. The Pondicherry players waiting for the whistle of the referee. With every passing moment, it is just getting more tense out there. Sikkim need to get bodies in the box. Time for one last chance. Time for one last attack. Time for one last counter attack, maybe, for Pondicherry. Sikkim have done well to win possession of the ball. And here they come once again. Straight at the Pondicherry player. And probably that should be that. Unless the referee still wants to continue, which I feel he does. And there goes the whistle from the referee. And it is the first win in this tournament for Pondicherry. Sikkim gave it their all in the second half, tried their level best to find their first points in the tournament. But at the end of 90 minutes, it is Pondicherry who are just too hot to handle for a 10-man Sikkim. For Sikkim, who scored the first goal of the game through Aman Razeli in the 14th minute. But Kathe hit right back with a penalty in the 16th. Again, a doubtful decision at that, but a penalty nevertheless. And Sharif with a delightful lob over the keeper to give Pondicherry their first win in the tournament. End of match number 10. At full time, it is Pondicherry 2, Sikkim 1. This is your commentator Devan Sunthalia signing off. Hopefully, you all had a great time, and so did I. Thank you.
संतोष ट्रॉफी का जो मैच चल रहा था पौंडीचेरी वर्सेस सिक्किम, जिसमें पौंडीचेरी ने 2-1 से ये जो मैच जीत लिया। और इस मैच के जो हमारे मैन ऑफ द मैच हैं पौंडीचेरी के नंबर 10, तो मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा हमारे जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी मिस्टर विजय बाली जी कि वो हमारे आज के मैन ऑफ द मैच को डिस्प्ले। Congratulations to all of Pondicherry team.